on the north side of the dirt. It's Friday, and y'all pulled up early. Wait a minute, y'all didn't pull up early. We pulled up late. Anyway, it's your man D-Real. That's Theo B over there. This Friday vibing. We in here to vibe, have a good time. What's going on, my brother?
Man, trying to stay warm in the uncharacteristically cold Tallahassee, Florida.
It's cold. How cold is it in Tallahassee, Theo?
So I want to say Monday morning, I noticed the temperature dropped in the house. And it's a cold day. Wasn't no snow day, it was a cold day. Right. Okay. Right. Same result. They gonna say it's 24 degrees outside.
Ooh, look at y'all. Look at y'all trying to be Alaskan and stuff.
First of all, I don't live in New York. Like I live in Tallahassee for a reason. I live in Florida for a reason. I do. Because I was born in New York. You know what I'm saying? And I lived in Atlanta.
Maybe you should have went deeper into Florida.
Yeah, I've lived in Tennessee, Memphis, Millington, Tennessee. My goal was to get away from that. Like,
and it followed you. Did it follow you? If I said, "Hey, you can't escape, you can't get away, man. You just gotta get you a coat."
Woo! Like,
bruh, it be happening, dog.
Why the hell is it 24?
Hey, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? You know what's funny? It's 33 here.
See, that's too close. Why the hell was it colder here than in damn Alaska? That don't make no damn sense. Like,
bruh, I'm telling you, man, Mother Nature having fun. She having fun right now.
Bro, let me tell you something. On Monday morning, damn having an alien in the sky posing as a cloud for you to say no. I opened up the front door and said, nope.
Bruh. Hey, Grand Madam say it's 16 degrees in B-more.
What? See, but we not close to y'all. We not close to y'all. That don't even make no damn sense.
What can I say? Well, I mean, what? Hey, look. See what that's at?
$32. See, here's the thing. You ready? Here's why this makes no sense. Y'all stay, geographically speaking, up north.
Way up north.
Right. I live, geographically speaking, in the southernmost state of the United States of America.
Southernmost.
Is it 24 degrees? Don't make no sense.
Bruh. Hey, the world is very different. Ever changing. It's 34 where Kamoyo is, and he in Louisiana.
You know what? But don't nobody want to talk about global warming. Ain't no such thing as global warming. Oh, it ain't
no global.
You think so?
And that's why I sit back and be like, okay, no global warming, huh? All right, well, we'll wait till your ass get caught. And somebody was trying to explain global warming to me, talking about, oh, it's just the normal regular weather patterns. No, the hell is not. 19 degrees.
That be somebody that ain't lived long enough. Because we know how Ish went.
They might make the. I think Melissa is maybe 5-6 years younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
And she the one talking about, oh, though the global warming is just regular weather patterns. No, it's not.
Oh yeah, you know what? She being oblivious. She really does live up under a rock. That she don't go outside much. Yeah.
She live in Seattle. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna say nothing because that's a woman, and I try and be mindful. You know what I'm saying of women and everything like that. Speaking of women, shout out to Reese Waters. Did you
Go on talk, man. We vibing. Go on talk, man. What you tell me? This is a safe space.
did you read the Marjorie Taylor Greene's statement? She was like, she basically talked about what was going on in Minnesota, right?
Right.
And she was like, just imagine. Like, I want to say the way she said, just imagine, bro, you'd have thought that was Matthew McConaughey playing that role in the movie A Time for Deletion. I'm watching what we're saying because we're on YouTube.
Right. Yeah, because I be getting emails. Anyway.
Right. I be acting consciously choosing words.
You got to.
Bro, she said, imagine if that was a MAGA supporter. And I sat back, I was like, if that ain't now imagine if she was white. You got that from A Time to Kill. Bruh. And the way she framed it was so beautiful. She was like, imagine if that would have been Biden's people. And that was a MAGA supporter, a MAGA woman that had got sprayed in the face. I was like, wait, what did you, say, whoa, hold. And that was a MAGA man that jumped to defend her. And he was licensed to carry and kill. I said, oh, no, you. She said, and those were Biden's people. Bro, she brought it home. She said, and those were Biden's people that jumped on that MAGA supporter, took his weapon. I mean, she was going frame by frame and then hit him with this. What would have been the outcome?
Same kind of outcome you get. Capitol officers got shot on January 6th. But what about Ashley? What about Ashley?
What's so ironic about that? You know what's so ironic about that?
What?
I got that video footage on my phone. Because I knew people was gonna lie. Folks always lying about stuff. Always, like when they say the Republican Party ain't linked up with the Confederate Party and neo-Nazism. No, I got video footage of when he was in office the first time around, and they was marching down Pennsylvania Avenue, all the Confederate flags, and Neil, stop lying. Well, Mark Zuckerberg owns Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
The Republicans say that was a peaceful protest. Daryl, I can't even upload that footage to Facebook and it sit without Facebook pulling it down, flagging it, saying it violates their policies for it's violent. I'm like, whoa. I thought y'all said
you don't say.
But I thought y'all said it was peaceful. If it's peaceful, then how is this video being banned on Facebook? It should not be a problem. Oh, it's violent? Oh, that's interesting. Your Honor, I like to present Exhibit 1. Exhibit A right there, Your Honor.
Period, yo. Period. Oh man. It actually is funny to me. It's funny. It's funny to me because it hit dogs holler. Hit dogs holler. And that's how you know who ain't being 100% honest and forthcoming about what they do. Or that's how you know a mug is 100% confused and lost in the sauce and can't catch up. So what they say down in the South, bless your heart.
Yeah, bro. You know what, man? It's so easy being consistent. Like, your life is so much easier being consistent. You know what I'm saying? When you got the waffle, flip-flop, like you got to grip from one way to the other. Like, Oh, you know what? I mean, you know, I don't know, like, because I would never be able to remember keeping up with all that stuff. Like, I'm glad.
hey, somebody else gonna have to do it. You know what I mean? And I ain't said to say that.
I told the
It is
dude,
what it is.
I told the dude, I said, here's the thing. I said, you keep looking at it like us or them. I said, ain't no us, them, it's us. I said, the loss of human life is the loss of human life. That's what that is. I said, you telling me a lot that you see some distinguishable difference. And clear, and don't tell me you're a Christian because you didn't read the Bible. So stop. I don't want to hear that.
Oh no, I done heard them. It's irritating to hear them misquote the Bible or paraphrase incorrectly. Because I mean, I understand everybody ain't gonna be able to quote the Bible verbatim because they don't read or they forgot or whatever. But to paraphrase and miss the mark entirely, that means you don't read or comprehend.
What, you know what? It's one of those things where I go back, you know, and I appreciate the stories that we got from our elders, you know what I'm saying? Because it all makes sense now when you giving those stories about why they didn't want you to read it, you know, why they had the whole sermon for you. And I've always, you know, been reflective to the point where, you know, because our history is more oral than written. You know, you try and make sense of it all. You feel me?
Right.
And you understand as you go on your personal journey to make sense of it all, everybody's not going to, you know, appreciate it, agree with it. But at the end of the day, as long as y'all come to the same conclusion. And this is my mindset. We're first man, right? And so any because we know who controls the imagery today, by and large.
Right.
But I am original. I'm OG. I'm first. And so any spirituality, any references to any spirituality would have come from me. Because I'm him. I'm first. You feel what I'm saying? And so
Right.
when I look at the stories in the Bible, some of it is, some of it definitely isn't. Some of it is close enough, but it's our story, not theirs. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't want us to read it because we're going to read it, we're going to comprehend it. And regardless of where we say he come from, we acknowledge there's only one. You feel what I'm saying? Now, some of our cultures, we might have secondary gods, if you will. If we're talking about the Orisha and the Enid, well, the other man would have changed those to be angels. You feel what I'm saying? Because you still got Michael, you still got him. You feel what I'm saying? That's how the
Right.
other man would have took the story and interpreted. But at the end of the day, we still got these powerful entities that we look up to and we pray to. And at the end of the day, what we had more than anybody else, which is if you look at how minor gods, angels have reacted to man, was we had something they didn't have: free will,
Right.
the ability to make a decision. You feel what I'm saying? And so, for better or for worse, we know what that is. That's why we don't take revenge. Folks be like, "Oh, the black man ain't doing nothing like that." We you know what we gonna do? Cause see, this what got y'all in trouble. You put us on that boat. You didn't think we were gonna tap into our spirituality with our ancestors. You know, I can appreciate what Ryan Coogler had Eric say in regards to just bury me because it's better than this. But you know what would have also been great, Ryan, to bring forth the sister of the sisters who were locked below, singing to the brothers down below, right?
Right.
Communicating to each other, singing to one another, and everything like that. Using that type of communication to overthrow the ship. See, that's what we talking about right there. And so when I look at it, the reason why the turmoil is looking like how it's looking like is because that's our child, our children. They've lost their way. They do not understand the true meaning of the word God. They don't. They're divided. They're confused. They think they better than everybody, or they want to own God. When I heard a Republican politician say, "Our God," you know, who you saying our God? You can't own God. God belongs to everybody. That's your problem as man, right there. You think God belongs to you. God belongs to everything and everyone. I don't know what you smoking, but clearly it ain't what we smoking over here on Friday Night Vibe.
Well, that and after that prolific sermon, we're going to take a pause for the cause and holler at the people that are in the room. Of course, Kamario's in the room. Ronnie J is in the room. Grand Madam Taro is in the room. Gray is in the room. Paul Martin is in the room. And Anansi is in the room. And there's more people in the room, but you know, I've become accustomed to lurkers now at this point in the game. So, hello and welcome to all of y'all too. And feel free to pop in and say something when you want to say something.
They in here, Grandmaster say they believe they gods. I'm like, and I don't even be, it ain't even for me to go back and forth with nobody anymore. You didn't try to do everything you can to disprove it. No, the first bones of the first person right there in Africa. We know why you knocking noses off in Egypt and everything like, and every time you go on one of them tunes to try and prove that it was you, you disappointed because it's us. We ain't got to lord that over you. We don't. And since we know Africa is the richest continent on the face of the earth, I didn't make that up. That is what that is.
The Eve gene. You ever heard of that?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Good looking, big bro. So it ain't for me to feel bad. It ain't for me to feel greater than. It ain't for me to feel less than. It's some facts here. I'm first. It ain't for me to be influenced by you. It's for you to be influenced by me. I'm the parent. I'm sorry, you the child.
That part.
It ain't for me to feel intimidated by you. It's for you to feel intimidated by me. It ain't for me to come to you like that. I'm supposed to tell you the better way to do it. But since you don't want to listen, y'all stay out there and figure it out on your own.
Well, my wife of all people has created a term for the dread that Europeans experience when they are exposed to the full force of the African diaspora. She calls it fear of the black fist.
Okay. Because you know what I thought she was finna go. I thought she was finna hit us with some public enemy.
Nah. She calls it fear of the black fist because, like, sometimes I'll just like come into her job sometimes, you know, to just like maybe like pick her up, take her to lunch, go do something or whatever. And it's not a what do they call it in church? Reverential fear?
Yeah.
Reverential fear. Like I understand who you are, but I ain't gonna challenge it. Because I understand if I make you mad, you're gonna turn into a different person.
Yeah, and you know the thing, when they be talking about, here's the thing, because I can flip it. I may have smoked too much tonight. I may have, but they be worried about how we treat one another, thinking we gonna do it to them. Well, you could look at it like that, or you could say we judge one another more harshly then we judge you. We have higher expectations of us. Like,
yeah.
you know, if we in the drug game, we in the drug game. I got high expectations. If we playing sports, I got high expectations. If we thieves, I got high expectations. If we're deleters, I got high expectations. And when you come up short, I got little to no patience. Now I'll be understanding about this foolishness over here because they not us. They not like us. We literally got a song out there like that. They not like us. But over here, we got high expectations. If we was gonna turn on him, and this is the thing, when you know who you are, and we don't know who we are connected to the land, but that thing, that Eve Jean is right there. We ain't focused on getting revenge. We focused on building. We've always been focused on building. And we don't need you, never have, to build it. We never have. We don't, and we're not pressed to build at your pace or build what you build. Eat what you eat, pray the way you pray, have sex the way you have sex, run our government the way you want to run your government. But it doesn't mean that we feel like what we're doing is superior. We're doing what's best for us, no differently than what you want to do for you. So I don't know why we got this problem.
We got it. We got it because of fear. All of it emanates from fear. You know what I mean? And they won't admit it. But I find it kind of humorous because it's like, why, if you knew what you were doing was going to elicit the response it does, you know better. And what do we always say all the time in our community? If you know better, you do better. And it's like they know better, but don't do better. It's like, okay, because dropping N-bombs at people and being disrespectful to Black women and teenagers is trending. That's what they like to do. But very seldom run up on somebody capable of running that fade to the full. And so you go and find somebody that you can play those games with.
You know what I've noticed? You know what I've noticed? The brother that looked like he young and nice, that's gonna be the brother that's gonna get tried, or the brother that looked like he elder. But, and shout out, I'm thinking about Camboyo when I'm getting ready to say this. Oh, the brother that's walking around with a unit 24/7 ain't friendly. That brother you never see get tried in the videos. You because they don't know if that brother is either A, gonna swing, or B, gonna pop. But they know he gonna do one of the two. And they're like, as much as you see some of these influencers around, they strapped up and everything like that. You strapped up, but you're not strapped up prepared to take a life. That's not what you are. You rolling up on dudes who they don't mind seeing who got the quickest draw in the West.
Yeah, you don't strap up unless you are prepared to. You
right.
know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And let me just say this to these influencers too. Hopefully some of y'all are tuning in. This is, this is me giving free game. If folks want to do you, they're gonna do you. And so when you rolling up on these young cats like this, right? Don't take for granted they can't track you. We track each other. I'm gonna say that one more time. Don't take for granted they can't track you back to your location, your hangout spots, and delete you. We do that to each other.
Oh,
we do that to each other.
Oh,
and so right.
Goodness gracious, do we ever? I got a homeboy, man. He's affiliated with the Crimson. I'll just put it like that. And sometimes, I listen to, he ain't active, You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I listen to, you know, his stories and some of the things he says. And if I wanted to, I'd do this, and it wouldn't be nothing to do but blah, blah, blah. And it's like, and I'm thinking to myself, he back in the day must have been like old dog level, because you know he tells some nightmarish stories. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm like, you was really around when that happened? I was right there, bro. And blah 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 blah. And it's like, dude, it's people like that walking around. Y'all don't want to feel y'all oats.
You
Y'all don't
never know who.
That
you never
energy,
know who.
Bruh, that energy you giving off, you really don't want to be giving off that energy, because one day you're going to give off that energy in front of folks like my mans and them, and they're going to take off on you. And it's
it's going to be one of the things where they're not going to show they mad. They're going to be just as calm, just peaceful. I'm talking to my daughter last night, and I'm not going to say what I said to her, because I said what I said to her last night on purpose, because I know folks be listening. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it here, because as long as I keep it to myself.
Right.
But I told my daughter, I said, listen, there's a way to make stuff happen if folks wanted to make it happen. She said, what you mean, Dad? I said, there's a way to get stuff corrected. I said, if we wanted to get it done. And I told her. And she said, Dad, you know they listening, right? I said, which is why I'm telling you. I said, because I'm not going to say it no place else. I said, just so they know I know. So if I know, I can't be the only one out here that does know.
Oh.
You feel what I'm saying? So I was like, but I would never say it. I said, but I never say it out loud. I told her, I said, I would never say it out loud. I said, you don't know how many times that ideas crossed my mind and it never came out my mouth. Because I know once you say it, now anybody who listening then heard it.
Hey, bruh, it ain't even that, bruh. I believe that words, whether you want them to or not, cast spells. That's why
you said
that. That's why they call it spelling. So you gotta be real careful about what you say and how you say it, because you putting it out in the atmosphere. I believe that.
Let me tell you, I ain't never forgot when you said that, and you need to know. When you said it, I fell right on that line. I said, yeah, that make all the damn sense in the world. Hold on.
I done experienced it, man. You can't let that come out your mouth. You can't say that, because once you say it, you can't take it back.
Bro, I'd be talking to Alicia about that, and I never was able to reference it the way I remember you saying it and everything. I was telling her, hey, don't let that come out your mouth. And even with that, the way you said it, right? They actually reference that in the Bible.
Yes.
Like, you got to be careful what you speak into existence. And so, you know,
power of life and death is in the tongue, and you shall eat the fruit thereof.
Stay right here. Stay right here. Fucking words, right? Rock with me, nation. This is how y'all know me and Darryl be on some deeper stuff. I got my brother not Alec Baldwin. What's the writer's name?
James.
Was it Alec Baldwin? Huh?
James Baldwin.
James Baldwin. Thank you. So I got my brother James Baldwin. I am not your Negro. Right? If y'all want to know, that video is available on YouTube. If y'all have never heard of it, or if you never had an opportunity to view it,
I'm not your Negro is available everywhere. You just gotta look for it.
One of the things that he referenced in the book was, he said, which is true when you think about it. We're writers and everything, and you trying to think of something to write, a vile, disgusting thing. That's you. That's coming from inside of you. And so he was talking about, when I am not your Negro, when somebody goes, how vile, disgusting, despicable, they're describing themselves. You're the one envisioning this. This is you. This has nothing you're projecting onto someone else what you think vile and despicable is. That's you. And so it's one of them things, man. It's almost when you get to a point And that's where I want to be at. You get to such a point of spirituality, you at peace. Like you just unbothered. You like,
yeah. When you understand the order of things, and that, you know, and I was talking about permutations last night. It was in reference to Black Panther, but permutations are the way things are applied. You can't change that. As much as you would love to change it, the only way you can change it is by moving differently, by speaking differently. What is that? What does it say in Deuteronomy? I present to you now blessings and curses. You choose. You choose, not nobody else. If you choose, you can choose curses by doing the wrong thing. You can choose blessings by doing the right thing. It's choice. Life is choice driven. Mothers got to understand that. They move different. I tell my kids all the time. I tell them that all the time, man. I'm not telling you because I'm trying to boss you. I'm telling you because life is choice driven, and you got to live with the choices you make, whether you want to or not.
Man, you know what? I love that. I love that. Like I said, I might have smoked too much tonight. So it's 2018. I'm going through.
I'm jealous.
I'm going through my stuff. I'm going through my stuff, right? I'm going on my journey. You know, life is throwing me a nice little curveball, and it was like I realized something, and I would love Grand Madam's take on this, right? And so I was like, your problem is you've always tried to drive. You've always tried to drive. You hear people say, Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. I said, just lay back, and I envisioned myself laying in a stream. And you know how streams move, right? But I kept wanting to go where I wanted to go in the stream. Laying, you know, trying to maneuver how I want to maneuver. And I said, no, just lay back and allow yourself to become one with the stream. Allow yourself to become one with the stream. Instead of fighting against the stream, just learn to, now this is the crazy word, because I never thought about the fact that I told myself this before. If you just lay back and become one with the stream, your thoughts will start to influence the direction of the stream, so you don't have to fight. I started looking at life like there are going to be things that's going to be happening, things you have no control over. But as long as you continue to put that work in and you continue to have that faith and that prayer, it more often than not, it's going to work out in your favor. Even when you think it ain't going to work out in your favor, it's actually working out in your favor. You just ain't seen it yet. So.
Favor ain't fair.
Like I said, I might have had too much to smoke.
Ain't that what they say? Favor ain't fair. Favor ain't got nothing to do with fair. Favor got to do with putting your hand to the plow and staying the course. That's where favor comes from. That is exactly where favor comes from. Funny thing happened yesterday.
Grand Madam said I got it. Thank you, Grand Madam. Thank you.
I would one of my clients that I work with, and because HIPAA won't allow me to say names, I would just simply say I work with an individual who is one of many, but one is a pathological liar. Okay. And I did. It is what it is. Have you ever met a person who lies about shit they ain't even gotta lie about? They just lie to be lying and lie so much that they forget about what that song goes. You lie so much you forgot about the lies that you lied about. You know what I'm saying? So he's like that.
I'm gonna say, unfortunately, yeah. Damn, you have my sympathy. Like I feel for you, B-Dog.
Well, you just got done talking about the stream and flowing with it. when it comes to that sort of thing, and this 26 years in the field this May, I am like Bruce Lee. Water can flow or it can crash. Be like water. And I've learned, because Bruce Lee's one of the people, his teaching the Tao of Jeet Kune Do.
Yeah.
You have to be able to adapt to your environment. You're a Marine, you understand that. You have to be able to adapt to what's going on around you. Now, how do you adapt to a pathological liar? If you ain't ever thought about that, I'm going to tell you how you adapt to a pathological liar. Because pathological liars like to do a thing called triangulation. And for lack of a better explanation, triangulation is nothing more than,
keep talking, big dog. I'm here. Keep talking.
I am going to tell a sad ass story to somebody I know is going to feel sympathetic towards me, and it's going to make them question the person that I'm telling them about. So in other words, that's the triangle. I keep the responsibility, or not me, but the individual lying. I keep the responsibility constantly flowing away from me. I keep the accountability constantly flowing away from me. So what's the best way to stop a triangle? Take one side away, right? It ain't a triangle no more, right? So
right,
that is how you deal with it. Whoever he's telling things to, and if there's anyone of importance or anybody I need to deal with, I deal with that person directly, not through the liar. Because I know the liar is going to lie. And for me to sit and listen to the liar tell more lies is the waste of his time and energy as well as mine. So I go around, over, or through said liar to get at what's going on. Basically, one of my staff took him shopping, and he's not allowed to use a debit card by himself. Like, you can't hand him the debit card and send him in to Ollie's, because he'll spend everything on the card in Ollie's. He'll find some impulse shopping is what they call it. I said, ooh, Werther's, I'm gonna grab those.
Right.
Them little strawberry candies that don't nobody ever see in the store, but always see them in somebody's house. I'm gonna grab some of those, and they're Pop-Tarts and next thing you know, $100-something gone. So it's like, you have to be treated like a child. But what I'm getting at is, it doesn't stop the liar from trying to lie. So it's not so much the liar that you have to change, but the way that you deal with the liar.
You know what it is? That's a classic case of having to overcompensate for another individual's flaws. It's one of the things I was talking to my daughter, the one that's in law school, about. When you have a team, and you're doing something, it's not a guarantee that everybody's going to be able to put in the same effort, whether it's a skill set or just a lack of effort. And what you have to do is, as a teammate, you have to take that into consideration. Let me see. Hold on. Let me. What grandmadam got here? People try me with triangulation while I'm reading their cards. Unreal. I give them the look to remind them of who they like.
It's a real easy
It's
thing.
like, why?
And people lie more than you think. You know what I'm saying? People tell lies more than you think.
Yes.
People, if they don't, anybody will. I'm looking.
Do we remember we got caught up in a whole ass lie?
And that's what I'm saying. People think you don't know they lying, but when you let them know they're lying, then they go to somebody else and try to lie on you. And it's like, Let me go talk to this person and let them know who they're dealing with. See that cat over there? He lies his ass off. Don't listen to nothing he says. But if you don't believe me, go ahead and see, because if he lie on me, he gonna lie on you. So don't take it no kind of way. Just understand that's part of the makeup of the being that you're dealing with.
You know what it took me the longest time to learn?
What's that?
Because I ain't get it as a kid. I ain't get it as a young adult. I ain't get it as an adult in his middle age. I didn't. But it's a true statement. If they lied on Jesus, see, you got to go back. See, if you believe in the Bible, like, you got to go back to it. Like, did they not lie on the Son of God? Okay. And this one, I'll be looking at people, be like, well, I believe in the Quran. You can. Well, in the Quran, Jesus wasn't the Son of God. He was just as a disciple.
He was merely a prophet.
A prophet.
Well, not merely, but he was a prophet.
Yeah. Okay. You still lied on the prophet. Well, damn it, if you lie on the prophet of God, same message.
Exactly.
Same message. If you lie on that dude, who won't you lie on? And I'm not him. Let me say that right there. I'm not the son nor the prophet. You say what you want to. Again, I'm not that. I'm not But I'm me. But if you allow on the Son of God and or the prophet of God, yeah, you allow Theo. Hell yeah, you allow Theo.
Yeah.
That's it.
Kamayo said, damn, that's my coworker all day. I normally give him one word answers till he goes away. According to him, we done already invaded Canada.
So you can't talk to stupid people, man. From afar, don't nobody know who the stupid person is.
Yeah. Well, how's that old saying go? Better to keep your mouth shut and make people think you're stupid, or let them think you're stupid, versus opening your mouth up and confirming it.
Can I say something?
You can say whatever you want to.
I think this is one of the realest things I'm getting ready to say. Smart people don't have to convince people they're smart. They just
neither do dumb
do what
people.
they do and go what they and do. They just do what they do and go about their business.
Right.
And the facts speak for themselves.
Yeah.
It's other folks called. I don't think Albert Einstein ever said he was the smartest person around. It was his achievements. Those that hey.
Actions and words. Actions and words. Ryder Maverick, aka Maxine Shaw, is in the house. How you doing?
What's going on? What's going on? Diabolical redirection, holding us till we're ready and preventing things till right people are in our.
Look at everybody. Everybody kicking knowledge tonight. Everybody kicking knowledge tonight. Appreciate that. Ooh. We in the club like ooh. What? Let me buy you a drink. That just popped in my head for some reason. It just popped in there. I don't know why. Hey, I know what I was thinking about.
Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the. You know she usually don't. Don't get us started. I told y'all we need our own talk show. Yeah. Ain't no telling what you gonna do. What you been feeling in your life. I won't get inside. Man, stop it.
He said your Wi-Fi got a contact buzz.
Huh?
Kamoyo say your Wi-Fi got a contact buzz.
Hold on, man. Let me see what we got going on. Let me see. Hold
on. While you are seeing to that, good sir, and since Diabolical is in here, he said he wanted me to put this up, and I was thinking about it, and it could go one of two ways. All right. Let's do this. The legendary, world famous, whatever you want to call it, scene from
Oh yeah, that's nice right there. That's nice right there.
so yeah, if Captain America were in that elevator with these fellows, how would that fight have went? Would Captain America been tossing mugs up to the ceiling and banging them out? Do you think he could do that to Mr. McCall? Could he do that to Mr. Wick? Could he do that to Mr. Bond? Could he do that to Mr. Reacher?
I feel for you.
Graham Adams said, I pay money to see that. Yeah, because it wouldn't go the same. And looking at the picture, nobody has weapons in their hands. So that mean we about to run that, and Cap ain't got his shield either. So that mean we about to run that fade bare knuckle. Now, just like me and Theo was talking about this before we went on air, and I understand if it's some MCU shields in the building, if it's some folks that love Captain America in the building, I understand. He's a super soldier. He can throw Harley Davidsons. He can hold helicopters for a little bit. But make no mistake, if Steve Rogers is in the room with them 7 people, he getting his ass beat. Period. But it's too much skill in that room. It's too much skill and ability in that room. Maybe one of them. Maybe 2 of them. All 7 of them? Nope. And everybody in that picture, and I was saying, Theo, ain't got no problem unaliving people. Not one of them. And I understand it's MCU Cap, but MCU Cap ain't gonna, well, I don't know. If you throw a Harley Davidson at a bunch of people, you probably are trying to.
Let me tell you something. This is how ugly this get. Let me tell you how ugly this get. It's 7 of them, right?
Yep.
So, first of all, Steve ain't used to punching to delete people. Like, he need to be throwing haymakers every time. Like, he need to be throwing one-hitter quitters. That ain't what Steve gonna do. You know,
because I'm
7
looking.
people get.
Go ahead.
Like, so you restrain one arm, he done. Cause yeah, he a super soldier. That means he can. I see a lot of punishment to the face, the cranium, and the cranium can only take so much. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, damn. You got well. First of all, he gonna give John way too much time to analyze the damn situation. John has sat down and broke the damn thing down about 9 seconds and clicked this damn.
And here's the thing. Now, of those 7 people in particular can take extraordinary amounts of damage. We have seen all 7 of these cats take extraordinary amounts of damage. So, number one, everybody in that picture is durable AF. Very, very durable. So, yeah, Cap might put one of them down, might put 2 of them down, but I bet they get back up.
No, like I said, I don't like it. I don't like it because the thing is that you know how we said ain't nobody got a weapon. The Cap got buckles on his stuff. Somebody gonna try and figure out how to get it loose. They gonna wind up using his buckle against him. No, he ain't making up out the elevator.
Now let me just so people understand. Just understand. What was it? John Wick 3. did he beat somebody up that was like 10 times his size with a pencil and a book?
Bro, Darryl, stay right here. We talked about James and we've talked about John. We ain't saying a damn thing about Allen. Reacher.
Oh,
we ain't even talked about him. Well, think about that for a second.
I was getting to that, but I was gonna go over here to Mr. McCall.
Is that their name? Did I get it right? Is it James McCall, John Wick, and Jack Reacher?
Robert McCall, I believe.
Robert McCall. Okay, I'm about to say, damn, them a lot of J's. Okay.
He dealt with trained assassins with power tools, right? With hardware items, right? So you can't tell me these people don't. They none of them need prep time. You know what I'm saying? These are some of the best improvisers on the planet.
Bro,
that's why I say when I saw this, when Diabolical sent me the picture, I'm like, oh yeah, Cap getting his ass kicked.
Even Alex Reacher is used to fighting people bigger than him, and he a big boy. Jack Reacher. I'm sorry, I'm Jack. Jack Reacher.
Yeah, Jack Reacher is probably about the same size as Captain America, or Captain America is probably about the same size as Reacher.
You see what I'm saying? Like Steve gonna feel it ain't like bam. He's like, okay, well you hitting with a little bit harder juice than everybody else. I'm gonna have to focus. No, you can't focus on him. You can't focus on him with John and Robert in the room.
Wait, what Paul Martin say? Paul Martin say Cap runs a 3-something in the 40. Got to catch him first. Paul, he's in an elevator. He in an elevator, bro.
You got that part.
He ain't going nowhere. Yeah, he ain't sprinting nowhere. Not in no elevator. We ain't talking about Cap meeting him out on the street. We talking about right here in this situation, right here. He's in the Triskelion in an elevator.
Yeah, Mr. Martin. I'm sorry. I like Steve too.
I like Steve.
Steve just gonna take the L on that one. Speaking of stuff.
Right first, Ronnie said Cap got it, but Ronnie changed his mind. Ronnie said, I thought about it. I changed my mind. Cap is not making it out of that elevator alive. Not with all of them unalivers in the room. That's what I'm saying. It's the KI. It's the you know what instinct. And everybody in that elevator got it.
See.
And is we talking about old boy John Bernthal? He's played the Punisher. He's played the accountant's brother. Do you remember the accountant? Dude, come on, man. Cap about to get faded.
Hold on. It's 2 other folks should have been in that elevator.
More?
I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this as a time to see if we can get this Amazon Prime sponsorship. Y'all need to check out the crew. Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Big bro.
If it's good, I might even do a review on it.
Big no. If you like it, we gonna do a joint review on it. Cause I want to talk. I want to talk. My daughter watched it, bro. She loved it, dog. She loved it. Let me say this. The chemistry between the two of them, I was concerned because I'm like, damn, Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa, how we do? The chemistry between them is to the point where it's like, I want a sequel.
Oh, really?
I want a sequel. Like,
I'm excited. I'm gonna watch it. I'm excited because I came by. I was in Prime and I looked at it and I was like, and I watched the little trailer and this looked like this might be some little action packed joint I need for the weekend. So I'm gonna pull up on it.
Let me say this: Dave Bautista is in granddad shape. You know that granddad to take his shit off and he'd be like, God damn, you stay in the gym, don't you, granddad? Like that.
Old man strength is what they call it. Old man strength.
He looks amazing. He's not as big as he was when he was in the WWE. He looks absolutely amazing. The face, I was concerned about how his face looks the best. I've seen it in years. Like, yeah, you can say he wrestled and everything like that, but as far as like acting, he's there. The fighting scenes, oh man, listen, the fight scenes. And I'm focused on Dave because you don't really get to see Dave with the fight scenes, like move like that and everything like that. Man, they did this one scene, and I'm not gonna give it away, but it'll remind you of you ever watching a Daredevil fight scene. You're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about when you see it. Yeah, you gotta watch that. Now the ending, you gonna question the I can't say too much, but you're gonna be like, hell no. You know what? All right, I was good with everything until we got here. But if that's what we trying to do, y'all want me to believe that, okay? But I know that ain't how that shit would play out in real life.
Not in real life. Gosh. Well, I'm gonna definitely check it out because I'm gonna definitely check it out because I think
to the ladies, you got all the eye candy you want. Once again, I had to look at somebody's naked ass for no reason.
Okay. Paul Martin still on it. Okay, here we go. Paul Martin said, who on that elevator is taking a punch from Iron Man or Thanos and living?
First of all, he need to pause. Hold on, he need to pause. I got you, big dog. First of all, if you can ask me that question, Mr. Martin, do you need to know that there's something out there on internet where Thanos has so much respect for Steve? He didn't hit Steve with 100% strength, so he pulled his punch. So you can ask that question all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Ain't none of them cats in that elevator pulling their punch. I like Steve. The fact he gonna have to focus on Jack is a problem because that means he ain't focused on Robert, nor is he focused on John. He damn sure need to be focused on them. Let's not forget, he's super strong, but even super strong people have pressure points that can be taken advantage of. And if you think John Wick and Robert McCall ain't going for them pressure points while he got to focus on the dude standing in front of him, Jack Reacher, I know I've been smoking tonight, but I think one of us hiding in the other. I think one of us is hiding in the
other. Hey, you know what? I'm on a natural high. Grand Madam says she saw the Wrecking Crew and she couldn't stop laughing. She wants a sequel. All the fights you can handle with trash talk.
Bruh. The only thing I would ask Grand Madam is this: did you believe that last fight scene between Jason Momoa and the other dude? The last fight scene with Jason Momoa. Because I was like, man, okay, all right. I guess.
Yeah, the character for Ronnie, the character that Michael B. Jordan is playing, I think his name is John Kelly, and he's kind of special forces.
CIA, somebody killed his lady type thing.
He went crazy and put hands on everybody, and it wasn't a pretty sight. So he got hands too. Everybody in that elevator got hands. So
everybody.
It ain't because I'm saying you was fighting Hydra agents and they was giving you a hard time. And I don't think Hydra agents are as well trained as the people in that elevator.
Bro, the thing is that, okay, so if we say Steve had his shield in the elevator, right? And we say the Hydra agents had their stun guns. None of those Hydra agents, I like what you just said, None of those Hydra agents were on their level.
At all.
None of those. So in essence, what me and Darren would say, if those Hydra agents were taking on this crew, take Steve out of it, this crew finna whoop their ass. That's what's finna happen. That crew finna whoop their ass. God forbid, everybody strapped up shorty, everybody got the same taser guns and everything like that. That Hydra set that was in the elevator finna get the dog walked on them. Now let's say why. Brock Romolo is the only person that could F with Jack Reacher. And that's Brock Romolo as Crossbones. That's not Brock Romolo prior to that. Brock Romolo prior to that is going to get his ass whooped by Jack Reacher. So now Jack is free to help. Man, that's not going to go right. Now, God knows that's not going to go right. So now put a Cap in the elevator. Yeah. You got to focus on that dude in front of you because Jack Reacher, forget what Tom Cruise looked like. Jack Reacher is a big boy. That's Julian Peppers. What's my boy?
He's a behemoth.
What's the dude play for the Cleveland Browns? Myles Garrett. That's Julian Peppers, Myles Garrett standing. That's Julian Peppers, Myles Garrett standing in front of you with no off switch, an attitude problem, and a trained killer, and is experienced fighting people bigger and stronger than him. Mind you, he's normally bigger and stronger than everybody else. Man, Steve going to sleep.
I mean, I get it. He's Captain America, but even Captain America take L's. That's all I'm saying. He might come back and get them all one-on-one, but together, nah, not together.
You ready? John Walker put hands on Steve Rogers. We don't need that like that.
Well, that was in 616 though, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, like,
yeah, I don't see that MCU John Walker doing that.
I like to think Mr. Martin is drawing some of the reference from, Cap in the 616 too. No, okay, I like Cap 1999. I do. But Cap 1999 is going to get his ass whooped in that elevator.
Ronnie J say every man in that elevator is a specialist at deleting people except Steve Rogers. Every single one of them. And they do it ugly.
Steve would say something slick like, I can do this all day. And you would say, one of them would say, and we do this for a living.
You can do it all day. And probably one of them will probably say something slick like, we're not going to be in here all day. We ain't gonna be here all day, man. It ain't gonna take us but like 2-3 minutes.
Here's the thing. So what are we thinking when Steve is trying to engage all of it and one of them kick him in his damn knee? That's gonna still hurt. Like, they gonna fight him the same way we used to see him fight other folk.
Oh, it's gonna be some technical work coming in there, and everybody in there is proficient in at least 2 or 3 martial arts.
Like, he got a hit and don't miss, and he gonna miss somebody.
And it ain't like, it ain't gonna be like in the movies where they wait and they turn, where they wait and they turn to come at you and all of that stuff. Man.
Hey, that's going to be a well-coordinated ass whooping.
You know what I'm saying? And that ain't even counting if they all got together and talked before they got in the elevator.
Woo! Hey, man. Hey, that's going to be, as Greg Madden said, I wouldn't mind seeing it. I don't think they got the heart to, because of how people feel like Steve Rogers, I don't think they got the heart to put it out there like that.
Hey, Kamoyo, me too. I was also taught knee, nuts, eyes, and throat. Any one of those 4 will slow a human being down.
That's what I'm saying.
Considerably.
They all gonna look. They all gonna assess the situation for what it is. They're gonna be like, okay, this dude's stronger than us. So they're gonna be like, okay, we got to go for the weak points. And they're gonna be like, okay, which one of us gonna go in first to get him to expose himself? And he gonna have to expose himself. He better not use his feet. Cause now you ain't standing on but one damn leg. Like this ain't finna. If Steve
the
is a
regular
tactical
cats
fighter
in the movie in Winter Soldier, the regular cats got hands on him. They got him. He got loose, but they got hands on him. See, and they ain't skilled as these cats. These cats get hands on him. It's gonna be a whole nother problem.
I said, can we pivot real quick?
Yes, sir.
Because I want to use this to kind of like support what we're saying here. So I don't want folks, and I want Daryl to do it too, because we can kind of flip-flop back and forth on our channels doing it. I think it's great for content. Your action figure collection says a lot about you. More than what you think it would. And so I'm glad we're having this conversation about Captain America. That was, I love that setup, because I'm like this. You would probably think that based on the way I talk, I don't like Steve Rogers. That would be a lie if I looked at the amount of Captain America action figures I got.
Well, yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. You like you some Steve Rogers for sure.
And I was thinking, I said, you know what? That would be a nice video saying our action figure collection reveals the truth, whether we wanted to or not. I can't act like I don't like Steve Rogers. That's me lying.
You know I did the other day?
What's that big time?
You know the one figure I have the most of?
Who is that? See?
I literally have an army of Hellspawn.
Now watch this. I don't even want to talk about that. Doesn't even include the Spawn associated action figures that you have.
We just talking about Al Simmons.
Hey, you know what you can wind up doing? You be sitting up here telling folks, oh yeah, man, my favorite character is such and such, so and so. Don't leave out Spawn. You can't.
No.
Well,
until I went, I went through them and I was like, damn, I got more of these than I did. Bro, so
you could do a live, you could put a thumbnail up and say
I still got Spawn figures from 95.
Bro, you could put a thumbnail up and say, what my action figure collection truly does say about me. And you put like question marks and everything like that, and just put the popular characters up there and everything like that. Don't put Spawn up there. Don't put Spawn up there. Okay. And then go through like a couple of action figures or whatever, number 2, number 3, just go through like maybe 3, and then break out that Spawn. Be like, y'all have no idea how many of these I have. And just go through. They're gonna be like,
if I take them and like put them all out on a table, they're gonna be like, oh, you must be Malbosia. You got all of those Hellspawn.
Hey, certain lines we can't tell, bro. I thought about that too. Like I said one time, I told Lisa, and I don't know, I think me and you were talking and everything. I'm like, man, I got way more Valorverse action figures than I do G.I. Joe. Lisa just stopped whatever she was doing. I think she was talking to somebody. She said, no, you don't. Don't tell nobody else that lie no more.
She said, no. No. Well, you should mention G.I. Joe.
Go ahead.
I was about that close to getting that cop. Because the cop comes with a black head sculpt.
So you know who talked me out of the police officer?
And the black cop got the naughty dreads. Yeah. The little short naughty dreads. So that's a different hairstyle, head type thing. So I'm like, but then I'm like, nah, it's a few of them still there. If they here when I come back, I grab one, but nah, I ain't gonna get it that.
So check this out. I was gonna get him, right? But one of the members of the Rock With Me Nation low-key talked me out of it.
Are
It was
they FTP? Are they FTP?
Yeah. That's them.
Okay. All right.
It was. I mean, he in here. It was Kamoyo.
Okay. So you didn't even dry snitch. That was moist.
No, because it was like when Hasbro wanted to release it, they didn't want to release it because of what was going on in Seattle at the time. They're like, oh no, because they didn't want to get caught up in it. And so I think me, you, and Kamoyo, we was talking online one weekend, everything like that. Kamoyo like, man, fuck that. And then I said to myself, I said, with Theo, I said what? I said, low key, you already got this action figure. I said, I do. I said, yeah. I said, Bobby Valor's smarter than the motherfucker.
That's true.
That's what you mean. I said he released it as a riot gear trooper. Riot gear trooper. He didn't put police on it or nothing. It's a blue action figure. You got it. I said, damn, Bobby got us. Bobby got us. Bobby was slick. Bobby was slick. He put that riot gear up there and everything.
Shortstop they ass. Oh, I got y'all. Bam, take that.
But here's how he did it. And I can applaud it. Because his approach to it wasn't necessarily a police aspect. When I looked at it, I thought of SWAT.
And that's what it looks like.
So I'm not drawing the reference, the blue. I'm not putting none of that together. I ain't connected none of them damn dots. And I'm like, I'm good with what I got. I'm good. I'm good with what I got. I ain't gotta do all that. I'm good.
Remember that show? Remember that show, Cops?
Yeah.
They need to redo that line. Because they had toys for it back in the day.
Okay. You know what? See, I'm high. Because when you said Cops, I went to the reality show.
You was thinking what?
I went to the reality show when you said Cops. I went straight to the reality show. What you want? What you gonna do?
Bad boy.
Yeah, I went there. I went there.
Not that one. Not that
you
one.
reel me back in though. Hey, QB, my bad. I wasn't locked in.
All right. We're running back. And I don't know who makes it. I want to say Super 7 or Storm Collectibles. They have a bulletproof action figure. Remember Bulletproof? Yeah, they got an action figure of that. And I was like, huh.
You said action figures. Can we talk?
That's what we do. It's what we do. It's what we do.
2026 action figure release. Have you seen it?
For the 2026 release? Which release? What release?
The Mattel's action figure releases for 2026. Joker.
Yes.
Batman.
Yes, I have seen them. Yes, sir. Yeah, matter of fact, I think I got a picture. Hang on. Let me see if I still got that picture. No, I took it out. It's in my phone now, but I've seen it. Yes, I have seen it. And they're 6.5-inch action figures, and they'll line up quite nicely now with Marvel Legends. So
who was all in that picture? I know we had Batman, Robin, Joker, Flash, Superman.
I'll tell you. Hang on.
I know I'm missing somebody.
It was it was Green Lantern, John Stewart, Batman, Superman, Deathstroke.
That's right.
Joker. And then you got another Batman with Robin and the Flash.
Right. You got the Batman in the all black costume, and then you got the classic Batman with Robin, except this Robin doesn't have his legs exposed. He's got green leggings on and everything like that.
It's the first Tim Drake costume.
Okay.
Yeah. It was the costume Tim Drake wore when he had a Robin comic book.
Hold on now. Hold on.
I got you. I got you. Sit tight, boss.
I'm
I
looking
got
at
you.
the dust on. I'm sure.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I got you. I got you. I got you. You remember the 90s?
Yeah, because what it was,
You remember the 90s?
he had the black ninja boots on, because I remember.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, that's what's wrong. Them boots, them pixie boots is what's throwing me off. Because he got on green tights and green pixie boots. And I know Tim had green
Tim,
leggings.
Tim had this, sir.
Yeah, that ain't the same costume.
The only thing different is the boots. That's it.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you what I believe they're doing, and we can agree to disagree.
What are they doing?
I believe what they're doing because what they tried to do, realizing Richard looked silly as hell back then. When they try and redo like Richard's early look, they have a tendency to want to update his costume, give him some leggings and everything, because he looked silly as hell back then with some green drawers on, legs out, and some damn green pixie boots. And I think what it is
he looks very zesty.
right. And so I think the green pixie boots are a dead giveaway to us, those of us that might want us a Richard Grayson. That this, I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong. I've been smoking.
Yeah. How many times you go tell us, Theo?
You know what I'm saying? That this is their attempt to give us a modern, updated version of the Bruce Wayne, Richard Grayson Robin. Like I said, I could be wrong. It ain't that serious to me.
Diabolical talking about doing. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Theo, you have shot an action figure video outside.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
and I know I shot an action figure video outside in the snow because
yes,
you asked me, "Hey, what did you use to make that snow?" And I said, "Snow."
You did.
So yeah. So in response to what you're saying, Diabolical, done and done.
I ain't gonna lie. Here's what I was talking to Alicia the other day. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I've become quite enamored with green screen technology. And now I understand why the studios do it. It's cheaper and it's more efficient. Like, why do I need to be shot on location when I can make it look like I'm on location?
Okay, I see what he's saying. He's saying, you know, lighting and perspectives and things like that. And while that's cool, that is very cool. I am of the mind, try to do it all. You never know. You might find
I'm
one
gonna tell you what
easier than the other. You know what I mean?
I see what he's saying, because like even when you know, I was just talking about the green screen, what I be looking for are angles. You know, not just a random picture. I'm looking for an overhead angle, an angle from the east, an angle from the west, a side angle. You feel what I'm saying? Because I want to,
absolutely,
you know, I want to replicate that same image as if I were outside. The thing that having a green screen allows you to do that outside doesn't is, like, let's say if you want to do a flight scene, you know, you some of that, if you're holding the action figure in your hand, some of that action figure is not going to be in that picture because you're going to have to crop it out.
Right.
You don't want to use a flight stand, if you will. You're almost better served if you know the image that you want outside and you can't find it online, just going outside, taking that picture, right? And then laying your action figure on the green screen per se, stand it up on the green screen, and put them on that image that you want. I've seen the benefits of it. To shout out to Mr. Ray Smith. There's something to be said about having actual pieces in front of you. There's something to be said about that. But to your point, you should be able to do it all, be adept at doing it all, because sometimes they call for different things. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, they do.
they call for different things.
I wanted to share Diabolical's image that he sent me with these stormtroopers.
He nasty with it too.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, here you go, right here, just like this. That almost looks like it's actual stormtroopers out in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
That's action figures. So I get what he's saying about, you see how like one's in the foreground and one's in the background, and you just the like you was just talking about earlier about angles. That's a good angle.
It is. It's a beautiful angle.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I 100%, and you can do that same thing like what you're saying with a green screen. You can get those same kind of angles.
I think what it is
so that's why I say both are effective in their own way.
I think, you know, I know there's still levels that you and I can obtain when it comes to the picture taking. I've seen people, because I don't have a digital camera like that, and I've seen people where they have like those little small lights and everything like that, and they have them positioned, and they can change the color of it, and that light will radiate off of plastic that's sitting there and give off that illuminating effect and everything like that. So not wanting to become frustrated in what you don't have, but wanting to make the most of what you do have. Pictures like that definitely keep you motivated to be like, okay, there's another level to get here and everything like that. But
yeah, you utilize it.
Yeah.
So
we trying.
Question for you, sir.
That's all I can say. We trying.
Yeah. Oh, we coming with it. Question for you, sir. Have you been watching Primal?
The cartoon?
Yeah. The cartoon.
No. I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Two left shoes, buddy. You should be watching this. If you watch the first two seasons, and honestly, you might have questions if you just jump in on season 3, because this ain't the same Spear as it was in the first 2 seasons. He's a zombie now. So it's a zombie caveman, and he's got like pieces and bits of his original memory, but he can't 100% remember everything because he was just being used, you know, like people use zombies. I was using this zombie to kill people, is what the witch doctor did, and then somebody killed the witch doctor. And so now the zombie just walk around like, who am I? Where I'm supposed to be? But the beautiful thing,
where can I catch this at? Where can I catch this
at? HBO.
Okay, all right.
And all 3 seasons. Well, we're currently on the 3rd episode of the 3rd season. But basically, Spear was a whole dog before he became a zombie. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, I just forgot. Because I had a high moment. Because I want to make sure we pivot back to Primal. I don't want to forget.
Okay.
You excited about the Mattel release?
Am I excited?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Okay. So this is what I'm asking, right? This is why I'm hot. This is why. Never mind.
You
So
talking
I was,
about not
I was talking to Alicia, huh?
you talking about not getting endorsements. How many times you said you are?
We vibing. We vibing.
Yes, we are. Yes,
Hey,
we are.
you
But
ready?
anyway, I don't want you to lose your train of thought. What were you saying?
We ain't had one crash out this whole episode. That's like 2 weeks now. So
Smoke more.
So I was telling Lisa, I said, you know what? I said, that's always kind of like been my hesitancy, my reluctancy to collect DC figures, because they don't
Measure
mesh
up.
well with the
They
Marvel.
too
They
tall. They
don't
too
scale
tall.
well.
They too damn tall.
Right. And I said, but now I can do me some Batman versus Captain America. I can do me some Spider-Man versus Superman now. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Yeah. I said, Mattel, okay, all right. You know what? I don't want to say Todd might have got his last dollar from me. I don't want to say that.
Todd gonna branch out. Todd ain't hurting. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Todd got a whole damn line of Spawn.
I'm talking about Spawn like DC.
Well, yeah. If these 6-inch Jones don't have the detail that Todd stuff got, I will still be getting them.
I see now. When it comes to detail, that's a great question. Are the body molds, or are they just, is it, sculpted, or are we just putting paint on?
Well, I'm talking about here, I can just randomly grab one. Bam! Geo Force. Okay. And this is one of the ones with the peel off face, where you can take the face off and put different face pieces on there, kind of like the Japanese action figures.
Is that the McFarlane?
This is a McFarlane, yes.
No, I was talking about the DCs. I was like, I understand what you're saying in regards to the Mattel. Or the stuff, is the stuff just painted on? Like when you look at Deathstroke and you look at the scale.
Like right here, that's more than just paint right there. See, like right there, that detail. That's more than just paint. You know what I'm saying? And the attention to detail. I love the attention to the details. If you ever read Batman and Outsiders,
I ain't tripping, because I'm still mad at Blue Marvel.
You still mad? Oh well, we ain't forgot. Just like Kamoyo said, that's why I keep busting them across the head every week. Because they want to act like didn't nobody say nothing. And we've been saying stuff for a while.
Kamoyo said, when did T'Challa debut the long black cape? I want to say that happened under Priest run.
I remember seeing an image of T'Challa with a long cape in the pages of Marvel Fanfare back in the late 80s, like 87, 88, something like that. So, yeah, it wasn't popular because he went right back to that capeless look until the Priest run. So, yeah, that's about where I was with it.
Speaking of T'Challa.
Also, too. Okay, go ahead. Yes, we need to talk about T'Challa.
Speaking of T'Challa, what action figure, and we, use that as a segue to some more T'Challa. What look action figure do you think Hasbro Marvel Legends is going to give the people for the based on the Black Panther action figures they've already given us?
Mm-hmm.
What possible version do you think they could be looking at for a Magic the Gathering?
It's gotta be the Imperial look. It's gotta be the intergalactic look. It's gotta be.
I was I was asking the reason why I'm asking is because I was asking myself that question. And I was looking at, my top 5 Black Panther action film. Like, where do y'all go from here? Like, it ain't like you've already put out distinctive looks enough for those of us that are Black Panther fans to know what you drop. So where you finna go from here? Because you can't do a repeat of Fantastic Four 52. You can't do a repeat of the Jack Kirby run. We got that. We got that. You can't give us the Reginald Hutland run. You can't give us the Christopher Priest run. You didn't give us that. You can't give us the Ta-Nehisi Coates version because we didn't got that. So where do you go from here?
Well, you only got 4 possible that you could use. Like I said, you got the Imperial. You got the Eve Ewing run. We still don't have a thrice blessed armor. And we don't have in any way, shape, or form a lycanthropic Black Panther. So that's for that. That would be a good one to go with Magic the Gathering, the manga Black Panther. But people just look and listen to us. They don't heed us. Oh, okay. Yeah, and everybody's saying the same thing. Kamayo said Ghost Panther, thrice blessed, and Panther Buster. Do you want a Panther Buster just boom thrown out there, or do you want a line where you gotta build the actual Panther Buster?
I would rather have a line.
And are we talking about the Panther Buster where he phases into the inside of it, or the one that he climbs into conventionally?
We'll take either or, but we'll take either or.
Yeah,
we'll take either or, but yeah, I'd rather that be a builder figure. I'd rather that be the builder figure.
Yeah.
I think that
because if you give it to us, it'll be like what, $39.99, and you know what I'm saying. It seems like those ones, they don't always
$49.99, something like that. They're gonna give it a couple of accessories.
But and Grace say thrice blessed armor too.
Yeah,
Chris Allen run and Imperial. So I mean, we all on the same sheet of music for the most part.
I think if I was to do,
I would love to see the action figure that we done already made. If I see what I'm saying? We got tired of waiting. We got tired of waiting on y'all, and so we hit Art Man Customs up and said peace.
If I was going to do a Black Panther Hulk Buster wave, right? This is what I would do, right. And that's excluding whatever they got going on with the Mythic Legions, whatever. I would World of Warcraft. I'm sorry. I would do Magic the Gathering. That's what that is. So you see how little I care. I would have the Hulk Buster, the Black Panther Buster, be the builder figure, and I would have the. How many action figures we talking to complete the wave? 7.
It's 6 to complete the actual wave, but sometimes they'll throw one in there in the wave that doesn't have a piece in it.
You know what? We're gonna do that. I like that. That's being greedy. They can be greedy, we can be greedy too. So we're gonna do 7. We're gonna do 7. So the first one, well, I'm not gonna say first, they don't come in any particular order. Be the Dr. Eve Ewing version, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna set that out there. And then because I'm appreciate the synergy, I'm gonna have the Imperial Black Panther T'Challa and the Imperial Black Panther Shooting. I'm gonna put that synergy out there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna let folks know I hear them. I'm gonna give you a distinctive Mosi and a distinctive Bashinga. And then because I want the ladies to know where am I? I'm at 4, 5.
You're at 4.
4.
You said Imperial. Well, no, 5.
I'm at 5. I'm at 5.
Yeah.
To let the sisters know that I'm checking for them too, I'm gonna hit you with the Honda. You deserve that right there. You deserve that.
Well, you gave Fury, so yeah, they good.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them that one too, though. I'm gonna give them that one too.
Okay.
And then for the OGs out there, because I know I hear y'all and everything, and y'all been requesting it, I'm gonna throw the Thrice Blessed armor out there for number 7.
Boom. There you go. And we get all the stuff we asking for.
You get all that. You get the synergy. I'm gonna love the vibrant pictures. I'm going to appreciate as a creator, and this goes out to Gray. It goes out to Kamoyo. The vibrant colors that they were coming up with in regards to the intergalactic, imperial versions of T'Challa and Shuri were absolutely magnificent. I know that would draw eyes of action figure collectors and everything. The Thrice Blessed armor, that would be a distinctive enough looking piece that folks would appreciate the lore behind in regards to T'Challa, and that version of T'Challa just stands on its own. Having the Mosi and the Bishinga and the Nahanda, old, Black Panthers from back in the day, I just think you gotta give it up to the Black Panthers, and even collectors that aren't necessarily Black Panther fans, they will be able to find something distinctive to do with those characters because they fit in various places in someone's collection.
Okay.
And then Dr. Eve Ewing Black Panther, I think that's enough said right there.
Okay. Kamayo said for his Panther Buster builder figure, it will be the Ewing, the Imperial, the Thrice Blessed, Hunter, Bast, Anuket, Zuri, and Mteli.
He ain't wrong. I wouldn't be mad at that.
That's a nice line.
I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
Nice line. That's a nice line.
I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
That's a real nice line. I like that. Kamayo, can you make that happen? I would love to put that in a short.
Can I say, listen, Kamoyo, you put your foot in that Mujaji. You put your foot in that Mujaji. Because I was struggling. But you put your foot in that Mujaji. And those of y'all that don't know, I said this the other night, we were under the impression that Mujaji was a male god. And so, Kamoyo Kamoyo surprised like a mug. Kamoyo hitting us up with the pictures and everything like that. And so we can make it do what it's gonna do. And so I'm like, I gotta put like a little something to let folks know who Mujaji is. And it says goddess.
He's been triggered. When I said, can you get that? Can you make that? He like, oh yeah, he getting ready. He gonna be
tempted. Yeah, he finna set it off. Set
it off. Expect some pictures tonight.
Yeah. So he went in there, he did work, man. He did work. And that damn Mujaji is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The work, the detail that he put in, and hit between him and Gray with the animation and everything like that, man. And the work, Steezel putting in the animation. It's, man, I listen, y'all doing work. Y'all doing work. Y'all gonna make it. We got our we got our own animation studio. I had no idea.
Hey, real quick before I forget, I don't know how anybody here feels about Catherine O'Hara, the actress. But she passed today. She was 73, I believe. She played Kevin McAllister's mother on the Home Alone movies, but she's also on this show called Schitt's Creek, where she plays a character named Moira, and absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Let me tell you how impactful she is. My 25-year-old is upset about her passing.
Hey, it's you never know. You never know. You never know how people feel about it.
She said, "Dad," I said, "What? Did you hear? Hear what? What's her last name?"
O'Hara.
Yes, it's Catherine O'Hara passed away. I said, "Who?" Catherine O'Hara. I said, "Well, she's probably," she said 71. I said, "Chris, okay, well, if that's who I think it is," I said, she was grown when I was a kid. Like, I ain't trying to be funny. And then I went and I looked at the picture, and I'm like, I said, "See, I remember her from Saturday Night Live too."
Catherine O'Hara's on Saturday Night Live. I must have missed this season.
If I'm not mistaken. I mean, I remember her from Home Alone, but that wasn't the only thing that she did. But yeah, I think she did some time on Saturday Night Live.
No, it was not. Catherine. Well, here, let's see. Let's go through that. Let's go through that. She's from Canada. Yes.
I could be wrong.
Oh, bruh. Beetlejuice.
Yep.
She was in Beetlejuice. Yeah.
And that might be it. That might be it. But I know I definitely remember her from more than just Home Alone. I definitely remember her from more than just Home Alone.
Yeah, Beetlejuice, Home Alone, A Mighty Wind. If you into those kind of movies, she was in that. Our Career. Here we go. Yes, she was the understudy for Gilda Radner.
Okay.
And Gilda. So that was like, oh my God, that's like 1970s Saturday Night Live. If she was the understudy for Gilda Radner.
Who you saying whose understudy she was?
Gilda Radner.
She was Gilda Radner's understudy, so that means if Gilda couldn't perform or whatever, she would come in. I said, so she wasn't a regular, but she showed up enough.
Gilda Radner contracted cancer.
She what now?
And Gilda Radner ended up contracting cancer and ended up passing. And I think that's how Catherine O'Hara, that was her end.
Yeah. Like I said, I definitely remember, there's just certain things from your childhood. The episode where Garrett Morris playing Ant-Man on Saturday Night.
I remember that. And Dan Aykroyd was the Flash.
Yeah.
And John
Belushi Benny Hill back in the day.
Yeah, John Belushi was the Hulk. He went and took a dump in the bathroom. The Hulk. Hulk, he was in the bathroom. Why?
Remember we used to watch Benny Hill?
Yeah.
Monty Python's Flying Circus, like what was it, Second City Television?
Yeah, SCTV, absolutely. That's where you first saw. That's where you first saw John Candy. That's where you first saw Eugene Levy. That's where you first saw Rick Moranis. Yeah, originally, Second City is an improv troupe out of Chicago.
Paul Hogan? Didn't Paul Hogan have one back in the day?
Crocodile Dundee?
No, he didn't have like a comedy special similar to Benny Hill's.
Not that I watched.
Yeah, I think he did. You know what?
He may have. I'm not saying he didn't. I'm just saying I didn't watch it.
Yeah, you need to check. Hey, you need to research that. I'm thinking, for us being latchkey kids, we was left alone to watch a lot of adult stuff.
Oh yeah, man. When the day my mama got Cinemax, it was over. All that soft porn for my little 11-year-old mind, just being bombarded with Emmanuel and Lady Chatterley and all that kind of stuff, bro.
Listen, I don't know what anybody else think about when they play Rick James, Ebony Eyes, but I know what I do.
Okay. Okay.
You gonna leave me out there by myself? I'm the only one. I'm the only one. Ebony Eyes.
You
Really?
didn't say. Rick James and Smokey Robinson. I'm very familiar with it. What do I do when Ebony Eyes come on? Depends. If I'm in the room by myself or if I'm in the room with somebody.
I'm low key probably still thinking about Ebony Eyes. That
was a dope song, man. Rick, did you know that Rick James hated Prince? Rick James hated Prince's guts because he believed he believed he cocaine's hell of a drug.
You ready? Bump him. You know, my first wife.
Careful now. Careful now.
She and Ebony Eyes had similar physiques.
Huh.
Similar skin complexion. Similar skin complexion. Yep. 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 Yep.
Okay.
I think I said that about as dry as I could. You heard me?
Yes.
I think I said that about as dry as I could.
Yes, I heard you.
Yep. She was 5'9", and so while she's actually taller than me, you know, it would look real bad if we were standing on opposite sides of a room and the room wasn't balanced right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, okay. Oh,
but yeah.
Oh my. Man. Okay.
They say Sha'Carri Richardson got locked up.
What she do? She's smoking weed before some trials.
You know what? I ain't even bothered to look. I'm like, clearly.
We know she arrested. She won't be running nowhere no time soon.
Cause I'll be like this. You know, we all been young. You feel what I'm saying? We all been young. My vice when I was young, you know, I had a lead foot.
Speeding over 100 miles an hour.
Huh?
Sha'Carri.
Speeding going over 100 miles an hour. Right. That was my thing.
She ain't gonna be in jail that long.
But my thing
like
is
to run fast and drive fast. What's the problem?
Right. My thing is like, okay, so at what point you Sha'Carri Richardson, right? Sha'Carri Richards, right? And what I'm supposed to know you for, I can't just say that's what I know you for.
Being fast,
right? Like there's more to you than this. Like, okay, clearly you like smoking weed. I didn't know. I wanted to know you smoke weed, but you can't keep your business to yourself. You will lie on your man just to get out of trouble when the police come, because you don't have a problem being in a toxic relationship. I didn't want to know that. I didn't want to know that. Now I know you don't know how to take your foot off the gas pedal. It's too much of your stuff outside of what I should know you for. I know you for, and it don't look like you learning your lesson. How many times do you want to be in front of the public eye for breaking the law? Come on.
Well, I did a video a couple years ago about Ms. Richardson, and it got a couple thousand views. I was shocked. And basically what you just said, that she can become great, but she's got to grow up and she's got to mature. You can't keep doing all of this childish stuff and be expecting people to give you a pass. And now it ain't cute no more.
It ain't. It wasn't. To
me, if it ever like, was. If
to
it
me,
ever
it's
was.
Like, okay, so I'm gonna keep it a buck. We on this show, we vibing and everything like that. I'm gonna keep it a buck. So we know what we be doing on Friday night vibing and everything like that. And so I ain't started till like my mid-40s. But now I'm working for the city, Tallahassee. I do officiate flag football, you feel me? And I know how people feel about it outwardly and everything like that. Of course, I know I can't drink alcohol no more. So I still want to have my form of escapism, if you will. And so I'm doing it, but it's against the city rules. You get piss tested. And so knowing that you're getting piss tested, you got to do what you need to do to navigate around the urine test. And so when she got popped, like, how you get popped? They tell you when they finna come through. This was a lack of discipline. That's what this was. They tested, you got popped. You knew they was coming through.
That's why I said she got to grow up. That's why I said she got to grow up.
Okay, so you stay right there. She's immature because you're like, it's everybody else's fault. Then you get caught up with your boyfriend at the airport. You instigate the fight. You get called to the side by law enforcement. You lie on him. The only thing that cleared him was the video footage. You never take accountability for it like you should because you lied on him to law enforcement. That lie made it public. You didn't put the same energy behind it to make it right that you did to make it wrong. That's a character flaw. Now, with you having everything in front of you, because we've put all this stuff to bed. We put these two instances to bed. I think she just won an event here not too recently. You're going to f around and take yourself off the map, your damn self. Like, that's where I'm coming from. I'm like, you either going to take yourself off the map legally or you're going to take yourself off the map physically. It's like, come on, man. To your point, you got to mature. She's showing a lack of it right now. And I don't know who in her camp. I don't know who talking to her, but I'm like, man, golly, get her before life get her.
Don't seem like nobody talking to her. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it be the price of fame.
Yeah.
That's how sometimes how some people gotta learn. Randomly. Random. I just look here. Look at this here. You know what I'm going to use this for?
What's that?
When I'm done with it, it's going to be Cardiac's wing.
Okay. You know, that's a you and Mr. Smith thing.
Yeah, it's all.
You know, I just sit back and appreciate the work.
but he needs one. How you gonna have Cardiac and you ain't gonna have his wing? So it's just probably just a paint job, and we'll be good. Just make it all one uniform color.
I like that. Cardiac, stay right there. So Anthony Customs, action figure collector, reviewer, YouTuber, was talking about Cardiac. They got the action figure. I'm gonna say it one more time. I don't know why folks buy action figures they don't like. I just don't. He didn't say he didn't like it. He didn't say he didn't like it. It's just he has a habit of reviewing action figures he don't like. I think when you don't buy the action figure,
that do videos about comics and they hate everything in the comics.
Yeah. So I don't know why.
I do.
I think if you don't buy the action figure or you don't buy the comic, I think that's a strong enough critique in and of itself. But anyway, to get to the point, quite a few, I think Manny, 97 or whatever, Cardiac is a D-list character. And so I'm thinking to myself, well, what makes a D-list character? Is it how the character is portrayed? How the character is written? Because I'm like this. If you like the character, you like the character. Who are you to tell me that my favorite character is a D-list character just because folks ain't doing nothing with them? That character could have all the potential in the world.
Well, I feel like A, B, C, D, all of that, denotes the level of popularity, not necessarily the quality of the character. You know what I'm saying? Because if we talking true D-list, it don't get no more D than Ty-Rock. But it's the fact that he's D-list that makes him popular.
Okay, so let me ask this question. And maybe I got triggered.
Okay.
Is it a surprise that a black character is a D-list character? If we're looking at the genre,
no, it's not. No,
right. So I'm triggered when they say like, "Oh, it's a D-list character." No shit, Sherlock. Do you know why? Are you going to explain why when you make that statement, or you just gonna say, "Oh, it's a D-list character" and be done with it? Because with me and you doing our thing, you've asked this question numerous times in regards to T'Challa. Is he an A-list character?
Exactly.
He don't get A-list character treatment.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he's A-list in some people's minds.
Right.
In some people's hearts.
Right. And some folks say, "Oh, he didn't blow up till 2018. Bitch, I knew about him before then. You didn't. That's on you. You can't tell me what I knew. Is Aurora Storm a A-list character?
I believe so.
Is she treated like one?
I believe she isn't.
You see what I'm saying? Like, when folks I call them disingenuous statements. And I think it's because of the time frame you, I, Grand Madam Tarot, those of us that have been around a long enough time, we know why Spider-Man is A-list. Don't act like that.
Because they crammed him down your throat. And you didn't have no
don't act like that. And you're not interested in doing that with none of the characters that don't look like him.
Yeah.
And I mean none of them. You
cram the Black Panther down people's throat like you cram Spider-Man, Superman, and Batman down people's throat. And he'll be A-list too.
Yeah, you're not pressed to do that. You ain't pressed to do that with Diana.
Yeah. But
the only reason why people know about Static is because of the damn cartoon. That's it. They don't know about Static that much outside the comic books.
Well, Mr. Illich is going to be schooling us next month with the book that he's got coming out, history of the other history of the DC universe. If you don't know what the other history of the DC universe is, and just the name, you feel me? The other, not the history of the DC universe, the other history. It's all about this.
I just be wanting people to stop playing because it's like, because as long as me and you been in this game, and when I say game, me and Daryl reading comics, collecting action figures. This ain't nothing new. We did this as kids. So everybody not gonna F with the black character. We'll F with the white character.
Yeah.
We'll go to the store, pick up the Batman comic book. Everybody white not finna pick up Black Panther. They not.
No, they're not.
They're not. They're not finna pick up Black nothing.
No, they're not.
So we need to stop acting like, I don't think it's fair. Like I said, I got triggered to refer to, because what comic book was I gonna put Cardiac in where he was gonna be accepted? I'd had to cram him down your throat in Spider-Man. And I'd have had to have him continuously pop up in the back pages of Spider-Man for him to develop a following. Then I would have had to at some point change that title to Spider-Man and Cardiac. That's what I would have had to do. But then there's also the Prowler.
And they're not doing that.
Right. There's also Rocket Racer. We go down this road all damn day long with black characters over there in Spider-Man. They're not doing nothing with it. So when folks make statements like that, it's like,
but Theo, they thought you needed a Hypno Hustler figure.
No damn.
This is why I say the things I say, because I'm over here talking about black representation, and you give me the damn Hypno Hustler. Nobody asked for that. Nobody, literally. Somebody saw old Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man comic book, and seen that fool on the cover and said, I want to make that into an action figure. Why? Why? What for? Okay, I'm calm now. I'm not going to crash out.
Bro, I was talking to Mr. Smith. We was talking about the Hypno Hustle. And thank you, Mr. Smith, for cardiac. Thank you so much for that. I said, I don't even know where I put this dude at in the collection. I said, like, he's not going out on those superhero missions. I'm like, if anything, now what I need when I get him, I need a DJ tape. Because that's the only thing he gonna be able to do in my collection. Just like
that's it. And he got a guitar. He needs some turntables. That's what you should have gave to him.
I can't do nothing else with that dog.
Yeah, he can't even DJ the party right.
Nothing else. Oh man, you know what? What I don't know what's worse. Hypno Hustler. I'm gonna go ahead and say Hypno Hustler. But I was about to say, I don't know what's worse. That damn Hypno. No, you know what? Hypno Hustler or Black Goliath.
Nah, Hypno Hustler worse. Hypno Hustler. Well, they both about neck and neck as far as action figures I never asked for or wanted. There was no community outcry for a Hypno Hustler or a Goliath. And they heard people saying black representation. They's like, oh, wait a minute. Wasn't Goliath black? Yeah, give him that. I just don't show none of his. But don't make an alternate head sculpt so they'll know that that's a black character.
I just wanna be in the room, and I know I'm thinking stuff be recorded and everything like that, and I just wanna hear the conversation. Like I just want to hear the conversation. Like play it back for me. When y'all said y'all was coming out with Black Goliath, the Black Goliath action figure, what was this conversation like? Because I really want to know. I really want to know. And then when y'all said, who suggested Hypno Hustle? Because whoever said
somebody who enjoyed that comic book, Peter Parker goes to a discotheque.
They didn't know about Rocket Racer. They ain't think I wanted that.
You could have gave me the original Thunderbolt.
You thought I wanted. You see how I'm like.
I would rather have a Camistro action figure.
So I'm like, who you ask? Like I just want to know, like, you know how, you ready? Here we go. See, I like this right here. And if they're watching, they can appreciate what I'm getting ready to say. You're going to laugh. I can appreciate, see, this is how you know somebody got black friends. This is how you know who does and who doesn't have black friends. When your black friend can tell you what I'm offended by is that you did XYZ instead of ABC. I know you got a black friend because I'm black. I said the same damn thing. I said the same damn thing. So I know for sure you talk to somebody black. I can't say over here, anybody over there talks to anybody black. I can't. Because you didn't ask me if I want to Hypno Hustler. You did. You didn't. You didn't. You couldn't have. You couldn't have.
They didn't ask nobody. If I'm being honest, my thought is they was in the handbook of the Marvel Universe looking for somebody black.
That's it.
And would flip through the pages and was like, oh, he's black. Make that figure.
So I said, you ain't asked me how I felt about that Adam Michelle action figure. Like before you decided to make it, you ain't even come check with me. You like, what you think? Oh, he need to be bigger than that. He need to be bigger than that. He need to be bigger than that.
He needs to be that 8-inch. That's make him beefy like you made Champion and Ursa Major and Gorgon. Make him beefy like that.
Yeah, you ain't thinking about me. But now watch this. I can't say that about all of Hasbro. Because G.I. Joe fishing to give me big lob.
Okay.
They're not playing around. It's big lob tall. They finna give me the tall dude.
Well, I see my heavy duty over there. So
yeah, they classified don't play with me. When they supposed to be big, they big. When they supposed to be small, they small. Hasbro, Marvel Legends, not Hasbro. I can't even say it. Hasbro. Marvel Legends, what's good? Because G.I. Joe Classified really put respect on my name.
It's like the same company. Right. It's the same company.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, different people. You know what it is? You know what it is? Clearly, they taking me into consideration over there. G.I. Joe Classified.
In the G.I. Joe department. Yeah. But Marvel Legends.
You ready? Low key, they was looking out for us over there in the Power Rangers department too. They was looking out for us over there.
Sure was.
They was looking out for us. Marvel Legends, I don't know what y'all got going on. Y'all lagging behind. But watch this. Even Star Wars over there at Hasbro be checking for us.
Yeah. Copped a couple. I copped a couple. We gonna end the evening on a high note. Okay. Quiet Place. We've all seen A Quiet Place, right? How many people in the Rock With Me Nation have not seen A Quiet Place?
He need to hit his head. He need to hit his hand, because he said we finna end this evening with a high note. And I'm literally thinking about what we getting ready to discuss, and that was a pun. Now, I don't know if it was intended, but that was definitely a pun considering what we finna discuss.
Yes, it was.
I caught that one. See, big dog? I caught it.
I caught it. That was a hot rap. That was a hot rap. Okay. Quiet Place, real quick. Aliens invade. They are sensitive to sound as well as attracted to sound. So, it made for some unaliving of epic proportions in many of those movies. But now my question is this: bearing in mind the nature of A Quiet Place, let's put some superheroes in that universe and say you got to pick two of these superheroes to survive in the Quiet Place universe. Which two are you picking? Bearing in mind, you have to walk around and be relatively quiet, or you're going to get ganged up on.
I'm just going to let y'all know, me and Daryl already went over this, and we already got our selection. So this all on y'all. It's all on y'all. We already got what we want.
I mean, unless you want to hear what I chose, then I'll tell you. But wait a minute, Grand Madam got it. She said, I didn't see it. The concept worked on my nerves, made me feel like I was surrounded by a bunch of crazy family members. What?
You know what? Grand Madam Tara, I don't know whether it's the Bird Box or the Quiet Place. I think it's the Quiet Place, but Alicia don't like that either. Like, absolutely stupid. Made no damn sense.
Bird Box is the one where, ain't that the one where they got to keep their eyes closed?
Yeah, but it's one of them two that she don't like.
It might be A Quiet Place. I could see why you wouldn't like A Quiet Place, because I got to be quiet and everybody walking around barefooted. And if you step on a nail or something, you got to be like,
listen, Lisa said the woman had a child and was supposed to be quiet. She said, no hell. It was A Quiet Place she didn't like. Lisa like, ain't no way in hell.
You trying to get a child to be quiet? Yeah, I would.
When the woman was getting ready to have the child.
Oh yeah. Ain't no way. And then you got the baby crying.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. So if we looking at this, well, how about this? I'll just share. For me and mine, if you are in an environment where stealth is important, as well as offensive capability, I went with Kitty Pryde and Susan Richards. Number one, in order for you to hurt me, you've got to be able to touch me. And if I'm holding hands with Kitty Pryde, you're not going to be able to. Matter of fact, me and her just going to sink into the ground. and you ain't going to be able to do nothing to us. Conversely, Susan Richards, who a lot of people continue to sleep on, has incredible offensive capabilities as well. If you don't believe me, check out that John Byrne run where she became Malice, Mistress of Hate. She washed the Fantastic Four, or the three remaining members of the Fantastic Four, with relative ease. Not to mention, I don't have to project things at you. I can project things in you. So that's where I was with it. Theo, what was the two you picked?
I had Nightcrawler and Kitty Pryde, but I didn't debate your list. I was like, that worked for me too.
Okay.
It worked for me
Yeah,
too.
because Kurt will get you where you need to go pretty quick, and you wouldn't even have to go through nothing.
It's like when you look at the fact that you can phase through stuff, teleport through stuff, and create invisible fields inside of somebody.
Right.
You're a force to be reckoned with, because we all know the creatures from the Quiet Place. You know, they're vulnerable on the inside.
Right.
I'd even said this, and if anybody chooses it, I would definitely understand why. I said Black Canary and Aurora, simply for the fact what makes the creatures vulnerable are high-pitched noises. You're gonna get that from Dinah. Well, when Dinah does that, the creatures don't fly. Now that's the other thing; they don't fly. So Aurora will have the advantage of flying. Well, as soon as they open up, and Aurora can strike multiple targets with her lightning abilities, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So, and considering she's Omega level, them a lot of dead creatures.
And if I'm being 100% honest, I don't think there's a bad choice except Professor X.
Right. That's a bad choice.
Because I'm like, okay, so you can read their mind. Are you gonna stop them all? Maybe. I don't know. But I don't know. What if then? But then I got to take care of Professor X. You know what I mean? If we get into an offensive situation, he's not going to be of much help. So yeah, I don't know if I want to deal with Charles.
I don't. But no, I like that though.
Grace said the same thing. Grace said Sue Storm and Kitty.
Yeah, shout out to you and Kamoyo for coming up with the pictures for the night, man. That was tight.
Well, thank you, sir. Ronnie said the two he chooses is Storm and Nightcrawler. Now, hey, and just like Theo said, I don't think there's really a bad choice. You could pick two and be good. He did point out that if you pick Quicksilver, they just got to get a claw on him one time.
But he done, man. Hey, before we go. So I did this Hard Rock BET short video.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen it, with the run with Ray Lewis and the dude. And the dude, like, the dude is walking into the thing, and the dude like, I don't know who you are. He's out such and such so and so. I just got 150 in bonus bets and everything. That little pool party. And Ray, have you seen that?
I have not.
Okay, check it out when you get a chance. And so we joke and laugh. Ray Lewis 6'2", right?
Right.
And so they at the pool party, and Ray Lewis is knelt down with his hands on his knees, like stooped down at eye level with the dude. $150 in bonus bets. I told Lisa, I did the video. I said, it might be me. I might be suffering from short man syndrome. Don't do no shit like this, yo. Talk to me, stand your ass up. One, you too damn close. You too damn close. But then this whole damn thing of you sounding real hyper and excited, make me feel like you talking to a damn kid. I'm a grown ass man. Back your ass up. I know how to look up at you. Don't do no shit like that.
Okay.
Right,
Ray Lewis.
Bro, you got to see the video, dog. It's like he really did get down, like almost crouched down to talk to this dude on eye level. And I'm like, we'd had to shoot that commercial all over again.
Grand Madam said, Ray trying to be imposing?
I don't think that's what it was. I think, I think they just, because it seemed cute and funny.
He was just a little fella, and Ray had to squat down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hold on. Can we reshoot that? Bro, go back up and stand your ass up. Well, man, bro, I'm used to looking up at tall folks, bro. If you if you get that close again and you get on my level, I'm gonna hit you in your shit.
I didn't know it was that serious.
Hey, like I said, I might be having a short man complex when I look at that video. But I'm like, why you all down on your knees, bro?
Okay. Oh, real quick. I don't know if I told Kamoyo, but Greg Burnham and Marcus Williams do a live on Instagram and Facebook where Marcus will draw while Greg is, engaging the audience. And I sent Greg a bunch of the Tuskegee Airs images that Kamoya did. And first thing Greg hit me back was like, who did this? Who's making these? All right, bro, it's my dog. He's my moderator on my page, man. He be going ham with it, man. And he likes him, man. He likes him. So shout out to you, sir. They doing big things and they like what you doing. So, and Kamoya said he been checking out their lives. So if y'all get a chance, I think he had one. I think they had one tonight. I think it started at 7. So they might still be going. So if you follow Greg, hit it up.
I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna speak on behalf of the Rock With Me Nation. Y'all see what we doing, and I ain't speaking French. Y'all see what we doing. It's about imagery, representation, love, and loyalty. We showing love, whether we disagree or don't. Whether we disagree or agree, we showing love. It's about that imagery. We showing y'all how we trying to get it out there and everything like that. Shout out to Diabolical. You know what I'm saying? Them action figures look hard. If you got them action figures in your house, now you and your children can have a conversation about some real stuff.
That part.
Now we can start looking at, we got imagery, we holding it in our hand. Now let's go get this animation. Now let's go get this motherfucking live action. That's what we be talking about. That's what we be on. I ain't talking for nobody. I'm speaking for the Rock With Me Nation. That's what we be on.
Well,
so
that's all I hear. That because and I talked about it a little bit last night, and I promise God I ain't gonna talk long. We're gonna stop in a minute. It's 2:18. But I talked about, people who always say, they don't think you should be around criticizing or critiquing. I won't say criticizing, critiquing other people's work, stuff, this, that, and the other. And then they always come back with, if you don't like it, then why don't you do something better? First of all, asshole, I'm not an artist, so I can't draw that. But I can talk about it if I want to, because the artist and the critic go hand in hand. When the artist was born, the critic was the afterbirth. So trust and believe, artist and critic go together. You can't deal with it, then don't listen to the critique. Don't tell me to go do some stuff. But anyway,
I'm gonna say this. I got to
We
piggyback.
doing it now. So
yeah, I got to piggyback. The same people that more often than not, the same people that's constructively criticizing you. Let me say that because there's a difference. The same people that's constructively criticizing you more often than not are the same people who. So you ain't got no problem when they supporting what you got going on, but you got a problem when they say, hey, you ain't come with your A game on that. Or you got a problem when they differ with the type of music you put out. Hey, I would have preferred XYZ. Well, damn, if they with you,
well, it's the same thing.
What they saying.
It's the same thing I was telling people Wednesday about Ultimate Black Panther number 24. Then you could lay an egg. You know what I mean? I like Brian Edward Hill's work overall. Okay. Every now and then, you ain't gonna make the playoffs. Every now and then, you ain't gonna hit a home run. Every now and then, it ain't gonna happen for you. But that don't mean I don't like you no more because you did it. It just means you didn't do good that go round. You'll hit it out the park next time.
And trust me, we ain't gonna be the ones to sit around and say arbitrarily, oh, you just wet the bed. We're gonna ask some questions. Now, whether or not we can specifically ask you them questions directly is something completely different. But we gonna say, okay, well, why here? What this? Why? We gonna ask. It can't be you if you can take the praise, if you have no problem with the praise, you should have no problem. I want to make sure I specify what I'm saying. If you have no problem with the praise, you should have no problem with the constructive criticism.
Hey, it's an opportunity to improve. It's an opportunity to get better. And if you look at it like that, you won't get all tight like a drum when somebody tell you your story sucked ass. You know what I'm saying? You'll go, what I need to do different? Oh, I got all that feedback if you want it. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want it, fine. But go ahead.
I was gonna say it ain't like we not open to constructive criticism ourselves. See how you did? See how I did that? It's not like we're not open because what does push pull? If you know me, grow me. Sharing is caring.
Hell, I asked for it. If you digging what a brother shoveling, I say it every video. If is a preposition. If you dig what a brother shoveling, if you dig it, comment, like, subscribe, and share. That's the maximum. It ain't no shade. You know what I mean? But it's 222, bro. Let's go ahead and tell the Rock With Me Nation, love, peace, and hair grease. We appreciate y'all pulling up tonight. We're going to be back next week. Same real time, same real channel. That's it for now. But fret not, we'll be coming back at you. I just said we was going to be coming back at you. But love, peace, and hair grease. We out of here, y'all. Stay up.